Hello, friends, and welcome to 10 Points Under, where today you get not one, but two, three episodes coming at you for free. This is Big Bullfrog, and joining me today, having just released two episodes, right? Two episodes today,
Yeah.
is Tales of Valhalla. Welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, you get 3 episodes for the price of 1, and we'll tell you what we mean in a little while. But first, let's get to this game, because, yeah, lots of great things to talk about. Glad to be
Lots of
on
good
here.
stuff.
Glad to communicate to Mr. 10 Points Under here in the Heroscape community, because there's some things happening within Tales of Valhalla. Lots of fun things, and I can't wait to show it. But first, let's get to this game.
All right. So this is coming from Online Heroscape Season 42, the tournament, the Quad Pod Take 2, not Take 2, Quad Pod, second take on Quad Pod. Anyway, so Quad Pod, just real quick overview for viewers who may be new to Quad Pod, who might not have heard of it before. This is a format where basically you have both players bring their 4 mini armies, right? So each player brings 4 small armies, 1, 2, 3, 4 small armies. It's just my quick illustration. You pull all of these armies together, so now you've got 8 mini armies, and then you just take turns picking armies. When you draft one bigger army for the game. So in this one, I don't know how the draft went down, but we've got Shiftrex and Knight of Scape going at it. So basically, we'll say Shiftrex went first, maybe, I don't know. And he's like, all right, I want to take this mini army. And he's like, this one's mine. And he brings it over here. And then Knight of Scape gets to choose 2 mini armies. He's like, hey, I'll take this one and this one. And then Shiftrex gets to choose 1 more. So he takes this one over here. And boom, they've got their 2 mini armies. The other 4 are not used, but they just use that to build their army. So that's why you'll see a little bit of hodgepodginess going on with these armies, and why you can kind of see some halves going on. But just a quick overview of these armies. Up here in the north, we've got Knight of Scape. He is playing Zetacron, good old Zetacron. He's also got the Varkanon Grey Spears plus Arctos, and then some Wormlings. We got some black Wormlings, got a white Wormling, a couple red Wormlings, and yeah, and Malthus Tez back here, just hanging out filler. And then down here in the south, we've got Shiftrex playing, let's see, that is 3 squads of Maro Dividers, 2 squads of Microcore Troopers, James Murphy, and Nigaxa. So some pretty interesting armies, pretty cool figures going into this game.
Got the Maro. I'm always rooting for the Maro.
Right?
But upon reviewing these armies, just very cursory, because I'm not all too familiar with the C3V, that's what we call them, miniatures. I'm very, very new to those, but it really looks like these armies are pretty evenly matched. The Knights of Scape might have a slight advantage with more ranged attacks, but again, Shiftrex has got 3 squads of Mara Dividers.
Yep, 3 squads.
And even though they don't have range, they can do a lot of damage as long as they get into where they need to start cutting things up. So
right.
This is going to be interesting. It's nearly about as evenly matched to where it's hard to predict anything. So I think ultimately it's just up to see how well these players play their figures, play their miniatures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, like, there's a lot of balance going on. Like, there's more solid range. Well, not solid. I mean, because Microcore Troopers are a very solid range option. There is more range up north, but like you said, dividers, they can go crazy, especially if you hit those key divides. You also have like the number advantage kind of going on down here, where you've got some multiples of commons. Where up here in the north, you've got some multiple Wormlings, but that's really your only redundancy. Once figures start dying, then you're losing out pretty quick. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how this one goes.
Yeah, and I'm very interested in like the Arctos, the Varkanon wolves. These are, like, I've never seen these guys before, and they are very, very interesting miniatures. Very powerful, very, very powerful. So I look forward to see how they play here. in this game.
Yeah, yeah. They are strong. They're they can really wreck armies sometimes. I've been on the receiving end of that. So let's see. I'll go ahead and we'll get this started really quick. But yeah, just to like go with that point. These wolves, they're fast. They hit hard, and it can be a nightmare sometimes. But we've got
And they
Zetacar
got
moving up
range
instead.
too. That's the
Right.
thing
Yeah.
that's crazy. They got some good range.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, okay, so Shiftrex won the initiative, which is good. He's starting to move those dividers. Okay. I'm trying to think what I would do in either side situation. I'm not exactly sure. I don't think my brain's up for that tonight. But one thing I wanted to ask was the kind of cool lava hexes. Will a
Hot lava.
miniature will the miniature get kind of cooled, kind of crust, lava
Oh,
crust.
okay, gotcha.
Will a miniature get
Oh,
damage if they stay on those?
oh, on these. Okay. I get what
Yep.
you're saying now.
Yep.
Yeah. So these lava field hexes, if you're on it at the end of a round, then you
Right.
roll just a normal attack die against that figure. If it's a skull, the figure takes an automatic wound.
Okay.
Anything else, it's safe. So.
Okay. So there's some risk being on those. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Good to know.
some pretty good risk, especially for, I mean, like, there's a lot of squatties in this game. They're very much at risk because they
Yes.
can't really take the one hit.
So you got to maneuver things around. Okay, and see. Okay. So oh wow, the wolves are moving, and oh yes, we got Zedekron too.
Yeah.
Getting that
Zetacar coming up,
Zedekron there.
moving into
Yep.
sniping position, and then
Yeah,
just.
Zedekron card. I'm sorry. It's nothing against you, Taylor, but you didn't give me a Zedekron
Oh,
uh
I didn't.
card
Hang on,
window.
I can
No.
fix that. One sec. I'll just fix that in the background really quick
I
while
mean, I
we're.
should know Zedekron anyway. Zedekron just got an unholy amount of range, so all they need to do is just have it in the background and just like start taking pot shots
I
at
mean, yeah,
everybody.
that's all you really need to know is lots of range and high attack. Double skulls. So.
Another thing you need to know too is Zedekron is voiced by my son. So at
Oh,
at
really?
like at like 5 months old. Yep. He it was a time when he was turning from baby into infant or toddler, and he had discovered his voice, and it was very high pitched whiny and very complainy. So I'm just like, okay, you're gonna do this. I'm gonna put your mouth in front of a microphone. And so from that whine came the voice for not just Zedekron, but Sujoa as well in
Really?
Tales of Valhalla seasons 2 and 3. Yep. So when you see in the credits for Zedekron and for Sujoa Jose Wilkie, that is my son. He's
That's
the youngest
awesome.
the youngest voice actor in the crew.
That's so good. I love that. That's
Mm. As a filmmaker, you got to take advantage of any situation.
right.
Anyway, so I see. Let's see here. Okay, so Mar dividers are going.
Mm-hmm. And
They're
they did
moving.
have, let's see, earlier looks like Zetacron tried to take a snipe at one and
Hmm.
it got the divide roll, so didn't get to spawn another one because none have died yet, but it was saved, so
Okay.
good staying power from those dividers.
This is interesting to see too, because I would love to have Mar dividers to animate with. I think
I'd
they would
love
be
to have
really
Maro
cool
dividers.
on the screen. Like say in this type of scenario, because I already got Zedekron, have Zedekron just fire at them and they're just advancing forward, and but then they split and
That'd be way cool.
do their
I'd
ability.
love to
Whatever.
see what special
That
effects you
would
could do
be
with that.
that would be cool to see visually. Oh, I could do it. I could
Yeah.
do it in a way for them to split.
I know you could. I'd love to see that. Somebody spend a few
And
hundred
anybody out
dollars to
there,
get this man Maro dividers.
anybody out there, if you got like an extra like 3 or 6 Mar dividers, please send them my way. I can return them. I can return them most certainly. But I need them. Anyway, this is becoming good. I mean, I think uh, both both players here are like have a strategy in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like Zedekron's in a good position. These wolves need to start moving though. Well, actually, no, probably not so. They have a range, maybe just a little bit more established, a little bit more height.
Right, yeah, just like they don't need
and
to
then just stay
move clear
put.
across, but yeah.
Right. That's the dividers work. That's what they have to do. They have to do quickly
Mhm, mhm.
before they get all potentially wiped out. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry, there's a motorcycle that just drove by my house. That happens because I don't have a studio. I have a studio in my living room.
We'll just say that was a that was the whirring of Zetacron as he's preparing to fire another shot.
We can say that. Horrible sound effect, but we can say that. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, this is exactly what you were talking about. Just move up a little bit more with those
Yeah.
wolves and get a nice spot. Ooh, and 20. Just shrugging off those attacks. Okay, not that one.
Yeah, we got okay. So we got one Mara divider, which it's it's gonna happen,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And it could come back.
right? Yeah, that's one thing about these guys. You know, they're almost like the um the Mara warriors, except they water clone. You know, but
Mm-hmm.
this is a lot more. Uh, their cell divide and self replicating has a lot more potential to happen than just Mara warriors cloning themselves.
Right, 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 right.
So I'm interested to see how they play. Just gotta just gotta get good at the dice rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta pray the dice gods will be on your side.
Yeah, and I like that Shiftrex is taking an order marker with the um wait.
With the Microcorp troopers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they've got some so that's some ranged guys, but both in special and normal attacks, so that's good. Yeah, I think there's some good strategy
Interesting.
behind both
So
players.
one sec. Sorry, I've got to like apologize to both you and all of the viewers as well, really quick. I
Oh, did you not record audio?
no, no, no. We're good there.
Okay, good.
I just made a big ol' mistake. So plot. No, we'll call it a plot twist. And I'm sure there are some viewers who are like yelling right now or have been
Da,
yelling at
da,
me
da,
because they've realized this
da.
before I did. Um, so I got the players mixed up. Knight of Scape is on the bottom and Shiftrex is on top.
Oh,
So just switch the players.
what we
Oops.
said before, just switch their names
Yeah.
and we're gonna adjust accordingly. You know what? That's actually the best worst thing that can happen.
Right,
So
right, yeah.
I'm not
It's
too
like
worried about
I
that.
don't have to
Because I was I
re-record
was I,
stuff.
was- I was I was thinking like, did he like not record everything? Because I hate to repeat everything. Oh God.
Right.
No, this is nothing. This is
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So this
you
is
you switch player. Come on.
just an oopsie. Just me not paying close enough attention, I guess. I was like 100% certain that I knew who was playing what too.
Well,
Man.
and I was asking you at the beginning,
Yeah,
who's
you
where.
did, and I didn't hesitate because I'm like I knew going in, and I didn't.
Okay. So Night Escape on the bottom, Shiftrex on the top. Okay, so Night Escape is the one that has the Marrow dividers.
Hmm.
So yeah, everything I said, just think opposite for the players, and there you go. But anyway, either way, both of them have good strategies.
Right,
Um,
right, exactly.
and let's see here. So we got Shiftrex moving the wolves. Then I know how liking to try to keep them together. Is that a good strategy for those wolves? Is to keep them together?
Yeah, so Arctos is going to be giving them +1 attack when they're right next to him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and just like going around potting up.
This is going to be interesting, because now dividers have a bottleneck. So what Shiftrex is doing is creating the bottleneck for dividers to get it into is only like two or three places
Mm-hmm.
that he can potentially go into with these dividers. And my goodness, dividers are getting removed like crazy. Those wolves are no joke.
Right. Yeah. No, they're tough. This is just giving me a little bit of PTSD from when the many times that Flash 19 has used these wolves against me and just mowed me down.
Wow. Yeah, I'm impressed. Initiative rolls are on the high end. Wow, Night Escape
Escape takes
got
it.
it.
Nice. Yeah.
So I'd say Night Escape has the dividers. Start moving those dividers right now. Just like attack from both sides, because you got dividers on one side, dividers on the other. attack from both bottlenecks and just start eating away at those wolves. You got to do it, or you're good, or you're done. Oh, actually, no, and it's not the dividers that was taken out. It was oh wow, it was the the micro troopers.
Right. Yeah. We had
Oh
some
wow,
troopers
yeah,
though.
and those guys don't come back.
No, they don't.
Wow,
Which is a
so a whole
bummer.
squad of micro troopers just out. Yeah, ouch, that hurts. Yep. Yeah, you got to take care of this now. I
Yeah.
escape. You got to use your dividers to take care of it.
Oh wait, hang on. He actually has sword marker 1 on Murphy. So
Oh
okay.
no.
I mean, shotgun
Okay.
blast into there. That could be
Okay,
that could
that's
be
fine.
very good.
As long as you have a good attack, but I don't think um I don't know how effective range attacks are going to be against these guys because I'd rather bring in the Mara dividers to be adjacent against these wolves, so that way they can't fire on anybody that has outside of that range.
Exactly. Yeah.
So that'll limit and any retaliation. So I would have done if I would have done it, I would have done the Mara dividers first and brought them in, get them adjacent. Although that was a good shot, that was a good hit.
Mhm.
Kudos to that hit and another good hit.
I mean, if you roll like that, then yeah, it's looking pretty good.
Well, yeah, if you roll 0 shields,
Exactly.
yeah, that's
Exactly.
definitely gonna like remove things.
So yeah,
That
that
was
was great.
shotgun blast special attack, right?
Mhm.
I love that. I love that move. It's just it's so good. So anyway, forget what I said. I guess this is a good strategy as long as the dice roll works.
If it works, it works, right?
If it works, it works. And now bring in the Mara dividers. I would say.
Oh man, hits that divide. That's pretty good.
Oh, bring them back. Yep, bring them back. Okay, so yeah, you got the squads of these microcup troopers gone, but now we got rid of some wolves.
Mhm.
Now it's a game. Now it's a game.
Yeah, and you still have like some. I mean, you still have 3 attacks of 4 going on, which is
Hmm.
gonna do damage.
So Shiftrex decided to charge in anyway.
Right. Yeah, and
I don't know uh because since now two wolves are like now adjacent to the Mara dividers, you can't hit the range guy.
right, exactly.
Although the range guy is on lava tile, even though it doesn't mean much because he's got a few lives, so he can stay on there for a little bit.
Mhm.
But I don't know, the advantage I think is more on Knight's Escape right now.
Yeah, I mean, oof,
And
yeah,
boom, there we
you
go.
get these Morrow dividers with height
Oh,
on the wolves.
and there, yep.
Oh, yeah.
I think the Wolves should have kept their advantage just staying where they were.
Yeah, if you like come
I
back
think
to like back here, for example,
right,
or something like that,
right.
I think you're in an okay
Keep your
spot.
height. Yep. Ow. But say it's a good example of seeing how wolves will take someone out and how to take out the wolves.
Mhm.
But I think this gives the advantage now more towards Knight's Escape
Yeah, for
than
sure.
Shiftrex
I
a
think
little bit. Taking out all those wolves, that's a huge blow.
yeah, and kind of like I mentioned earlier, since Shiftrex's army is a bit more hodgepodge, has more moving pieces. Now that he's lost that forward momentum, he's got to revert to Zetacron or
Right.
Wormlings and figure that
And
out.
Zettercon's kind of in danger now.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's backing him up too. He's like, "Oh boy, okay,
Mhm.
gonna back
Mhm.
a little bit
Run
because
back a little
yeah,
bit. Ooh, that's a good shot. That's a good shot. That'll deal 2 wounds.
I gotta get some Mara dividers. I just gotta find some because they are awesome.
They're so cool. I mean, a budget option if you were looking for them. I know they're a pretty popular 3D print. I don't know how well that would work with you if you're like recording them. I'm not sure there, but
I got a 3D
maybe.
printer. I might try it out.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I am like when it comes to pre-production for future seasons, I'm already like starting to like try out zombies and will in the future more try and paint zombies because I know with the amount of zombies that I have in mind, I'll never I'll never be able to find the amount of I'm talking about hundreds. amount of zombies that I want. So I mean, I have 3D print, 3D printing filament, 3D printer. I can paint. If for like the longer, wider range shots, those would be good. And then I have plenty of zombies for close ups. So
Right, yeah. That's good. Yeah, yeah, you can keep them in the background. That's nice.
right.
Another shotgun blast killing 2 wormlings up here.
But that is all like, of course, that's secret information because it's a lot of just brainstorming right now. Don't be hopeful for future seasons anytime soon because I'm gonna take a break after
Got to
season
get through
2.
this season
Yeah,
first, at the very
and
least.
after you finish watching all of season 3, you'll be like, yeah, he needs a break. It's a lot of stuff.
You do, you do.
All right, so Zetacron's still alive.
Yep. Hanging back now, and now we've got some wormlings moving up to
Okay,
use their little breath.
bring on the dragons. I don't know though if they're just going to be over because Mar dividers are a lot like zombies. They just crowd you and then all of a sudden,
Right,
boom,
exactly. And with
they're
that
out.
momentum that he lost by losing the wolves, I mean, I don't.
This is what I like to see sometime in the future, like a certain number of zombie squads against facing off with a certain amount of Maro divider squads and see who prevails. That would be fun.
That would be
That,
such a long game. But it would
I'm
be
so for
great.
it. Yeah.
I would love to see it.
Although someone who probably listened to this who's very knowledgeable about the miniatures and stuff would probably say, well, actually, no, this one would have more of the advantage than that one, especially if you would add like this hero or that hero to
Right,
it.
right.
And I'm probably missing a lot of things, but it would still be cool to see.
And yeah, it's something I would do for funsies. For sure.
Something I have in my head just to animate for not for funsies, but for an actual real battle scene, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sick. Alright, let's see if these dragons can do anything with their baby breath special attacks.
See, I don't know. It's
And they'll be hard pressed. It's entirely within the realm of possibility, but
taking out those wolves is a big blow.
right, yeah. And it's just a lot of dividers to go through.
And Nigok Saj is back there like, you know what? I can mind shackle you at any time, but I'm just gonna stay here until
Chilling, just chilling.
I might be needed. You know? Nigok Sa. It's like one of the most common villains, but he's so awesome.
Oh, I know. Nigaksa's great. Such a cool design.
Oh, and big hint, you've seen it in the teaser trailer, but Sergeant Drake Alexander and Nigok Sa, they're gonna go head to head a time or two in season 3.
I'm so excited for that. That'll be so
Count
cool.
on it. Count on it.
All right. So wormlings are successful at taking out 2 more dividers, so that's,
Okay.
it's a step in the right direction.
But yeah, you got to take all these guys out though to
Right,
be
right, right.
really comfortable. You just gotta overwhelm them.
Oh, and wins initiative, and so you can go for some more. All right.
Okay, yeah. 20 is a good initiative roll to have. That's
But
a good
zero skulls is not a great attack roll.
one.
I mean, I've seen
Yeah.
better, but hey, it can work out.
Eh, eh, eh. No comment.
All right, dividers moving in, and they're just making a day of it.
Yeah, this very quickly turned into like you could tell like it was gonna be either side. If the wolves would have overcame and
Right.
and got rid of dividers, then it would have been so totally for Shiftrex. Um, but Knight of Scape was able to, you know, prevail in that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you can't get these dividers under control, they're just going to rampage.
Exactly. Yeah, he just needs them to. White Wormling might be able to. Okay, so that's a blank on the first one, but I'm like with the multiple attacks per turn, White Wormling might. I'm trying to be hopeful. I say as a divider comes back.
Yeah, got to roll them skulls. I think you got one because I see one shield, like two skulls
Yeah,
rolled, one
well,
shield.
he
So
got it, but then it divided. So instead of dying, it
oh,
it brought back
yep.
another
See,
one.
there you go. There you go. Ah,
Yeah, which can honestly be pretty discouraging when you're like, I just need to get some kills, and you're like, yes, and then you're like,
nope.
no.
I think it's some more dividers. I really like these guys. Yeah, gotta get me some. I'd love to show up. I don't know what how it'd be play, but it'd be great to show up to Escape Con next year with like a squad or two of these guys.
It'd be awesome. Yeah.
That'd be fun. I gotta even if I gotta like if I don't get any like for a certain amount of time, if I gotta bite the bullet and just buy some, that are like a little bit overpriced, then I'll just do it because I'm sure they're very, very worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, they just look darn cool.
They do. Yeah. Their design is. I mean, the design of Aldemaro is really cool.
Well, it's like Tubak Ra. Tubak Ra. I love using him with animating because just the teleporting effect,
Right.
having him around. And actually, that's another matchup season 3. I've probably mentioned this before, but Tubak Ra versus Raylan happens at least once, and it's really fun.
That sounds
It's a really
awesome.
fun thing because they both use like a little bit of magic. Like Raylan's trying to swing at him, and I'm gonna end up creating like a uh like kind of like a shield bubble that that yeah that what I say uh Tubak-Ra, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that Tubak-Ra has. Um, I know it doesn't have it in like the game, but I think it'd just be cool to have. That he's
Right.
able to like use his teleport magic to kind of like block things.
I think that's
So
cool.
yeah, it's animated. I just gotta apply the special effects when we get to that episode. So stay tuned. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of fun things season 3. Okay, anyway, I'm focused back on the game. Stop talking about Tales of Valhalla. Okay.
All right. So I don't
But
I don't know why Shiftrex put it firmly there just to act twice.
Morrow dividers, yeah, just overwhelming. So if I were
But it
Shiftrex, how long would it take for me to say, you got the game?
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty tough at this point. Not gonna lie, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's Heroscape. You always got a chance. I say as a Wormling dies. I gotta stop like talking about chances because I feel like every time I say Shiftrex has a chance, something
There's been
dies.
there's been there's been low shield, low skull rolls throughout this whole game too,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with a few exceptions, but yeah, it's never good on either side when that happens. Oh, 3 skulls, 3 shields. Well, that's nice. That's a nice little block.
Yeah. High skull, high shield.
But again, it's against Knight Escape. Was it against a Mara Divider? In that case, then probably get another Mara Divider. I don't know.
Right. Right.
Yeah, yeah, they're just coming in. Poor Zedekron
Yeah.
getting it. Dragon's getting it. It's just watching that huge tidal wave crest and just waiting for it to crash down. It's going to happen anytime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, like these dividers are just have just steamrolled across the map and hitting hard. Nice tie for initiative there. Zedekron. See if Zedekron can do anything.
Not much at close range, but
Dang it. Okay. I was gonna say I'm not gonna say anything, but it turns out even when I
wow.
Don't say
Yeah,
anything.
there
It
we
still
go,
comes
and
back.
we got another Morrow just right there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just coming
Zedekron's
back.
seen better days.
All right, yeah, and looks like Shiftrex calls the GG there.
Okay, there you go. Yep. Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, I give up." Yeah, yeah, that's what I figured. I'd probably do the same thing.
I mean, yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure at a point he wasn't even expecting to win. He was probably just like, I just want to take as many of these things with me as I can, and even that, even that, like the dividers are
Yeah,
just saying no.
no, no, yeah, it changed the tide of this game, of course. I mean, pretty quick game for
Mm-hmm.
this because all it takes is one advantage to really get the advantage, and that was it was going to be either the wolves or the dividers that were going to be taken out, and it was the wolves, and that decided it
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
pretty much.
exactly. And I think you really got it when you talked about just him bringing. I think the wolves were right here, maybe right
Right,
here ish. Anyway,
right
like
on the low ground.
yeah, just a vulnerable position.
Losing the high ground, yeah, I mean, he
Mm-hmm.
probably still it probably I mean, losing the wolves anyway from the shotgun blast attack was tough.
Right, that was already bad.
That could have decided it anyway, but yeah, just moving them down there really sealed it. It really
Exactly.
did.
Yeah, I think if he stays up, if he keeps his position a little bit more, I think he's got more of a
Mm,
chance. Of course, that said, like Shiftrix mentioned, that's a bunch of cell divides. So maybe he still, maybe it doesn't really change much in the long run. But I
right,
mean, just you just don't want to lose your wolves like that. That hurts and so hard
yep.
to recover from.
But either way, good game.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
game. It
yeah.
was good to see how these guys were thinking, how they were strategizing,
Mm-hmm.
um, through it all, and like I said, it was, 2 fairly evenly matched, and it was just really cool to see those Morrow dividers just do what they're supposed to do.
Yeah,
That's just insane.
yeah. For Morrow Divider fans, this was the game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're 50 points for 3. I would say actually for the point value, for, like, a squad of 3, you probably wanna bump that up to 60 or 70 too so
Oh
maybe
yeah, yeah. I could
at
definitely
times
see like
just because of
60.
the value. If this is what they do a lot of the time, whew,
Well, I mean, I will say I have had games where they like never sell divide, and those games hurt.
right.
But yeah, no,
They did a good
they're a
job in
good
this one.
squad. They're a good squad.
Yeah. Well, especially, like, I'd say one squad of them, okay, fine, but there are 3 squads of them
Right,
in this
exactly.
one, so that really, bumps things up quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, and I mean, like, and there's only 3 squads in this one because they were using, the smaller half armies for it. If you think about like a larger scale game, you could have 4 or 5 squads of them pretty easily since they're so cheap at 50 points per pop. So
Right.
yeah,
I
they're
said, I gotta get me some. Definitely gotta get me some.
yeah, they really tempt me to break into the old wallet and not be as cheap as I
Just
generally am.
take my money now.
Just give me
I
those
gotta win
dividers.
I gotta win this game.
But yeah, no, yeah, really good game. I do like how both players played it. I think Shiftrex was doing really really well in the early game with
Mhm,
the Gray Spears. Don't love the move that he made going to the low ground, but then after
mhm.
that though, using Zetacron, using the Wormlings, I think he was making good plays, trying to come back into the game. Unfortunately, didn't quite work out for him,
Just
but
got overwhelming.
yeah, yeah, just
I
those
I
dividers, but
Yeah, I think if dividers wouldn't have been dividing, it just would have been up taking them out. I mean, the trick was taking them out without them replicating themselves anymore, and that just didn't happen. So,
exactly,
mm.
exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it was a good one. And thank you so much for joining for this game.
You are welcome, sir. It's always great to be on here.
I'm glad. I'm glad.
Certainly look forward to because I mean, anytime I release episodes for Tales of Valhalla season 3 in the future, definitely be back on to definitely want to promote that, talk about that a
Mhm.
little bit,
Mhm.
which we're gonna do in a minute. So.
Yeah. Or heck, we don't even need to wait a minute. Let's do it now, because
Let's do it
I
now.
mean, I'm excited for it. So,
I'm so happy to. So now, can I announce the live stream part of it? Would you have this up before then?
yes, this will be uploaded in the morning. So,
Okay, so here we go. So and you already have. I already gave you the banner for that, so you can put that on as well.
hmm
On the screen. Um, but so Tales of Valhalla season 3, we got a little teaser trailer earlier this year on it, and we're just going right into the episodes in the next few weeks. I was thinking about doing a full trailer, but I just thought that's going to take more time. I just rather get the episodes released, so we're doing that. So episode 1, episode 2, two episodes, um, including this show that you're watching. So 3 episodes for the price of 1 viewing. How is that for value? Anyway, so episode 1 and 2 of season 3, we're going to be premiering on my Twitch channel, Conductor Productions, Twitch channel, this coming Wednesday. That is what date is that? That is September 8th, I believe. Right? Right. Yeah.
sounds
September
right.
8th, 9 p.m. And we're going to be premiering those on a live stream, doing some commentary. Should have a special guest on as well, talking about it. And yeah, just be fun time premiering that if you want to get your first glimpse of it, and then we'll be releasing them to the Tales of Valhalla YouTube page uh, not long after, probably like a day or two after. We'll be releasing those episodes on Tales of Valhalla YouTube page, and yeah, just getting ready for the continuation, and because we left season 2 on a cliffhanger. A lot of things happen that need to get resolved,
hmm
and so we're going to see in the first 2 episodes of season 3 some of the characters are, where they're going to be going, and how things are going to be developing within season 3. So can't wait to show them all to you, and like I said, episodes are going to be coming as soon as I can get them edited. So it might be like every month or two before I release another one. But doubleheader for this one. Can't wait to show you. And it's season might start slow, but it's going to ramp up really fast as the episodes progress. So I look forward to showing it to you all. And this season 3 is definitely going to wrap up a lot of plot lines, a lot of plot devices, a lot of character arcs, just to you know seal off everything, but leave some things open as well. So it's can be interesting to see where these characters go in their journey, and how the quest fares uh, at the end of it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I have to say about that. Again, my TV merch store is still around. www, that's 3 W's cptov.store, and have we'll probably have some new merch up and about around premiere time as well. We'll probably be talking about that during the live stream as well on Wednesday, September 8th. So yeah, definitely going to be a lot of fun to view this. And for those of you who is like asking, what is this that he's talking about? What is Tales of Valhalla? Go to our YouTube page.
Mhm.
Your 10 points under will provide a description and link below, as well as, I'll give you links to season 3 episodes 1 and 2 as well as a link to my Twitch page as well.
Oh, awesome.
There'll be all links below. But if you want
Lots of
to
links.
know what the story, because you might come into season 3 and be like, what is all this when episode 1 starts, I would recommend go to watch season 2 first. I can give a link to the full playlist of all 10 episodes of season 2 just to get you catched up, because there's a lot of things that happen in season 2 that if you don't watch it, season 3 isn't going to make much sense. So you need to watch that first.
hmm
For sure.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Season 2 had a good amount of stuff going on, but yeah, for sure. All the links in the description below. I always put too many links in the description, but I mean,
content.
I'd rather be safe than sorry when it comes to, if you want to find something, just check the description. should be a link. And I'm super excited for season 3. I think it's gonna be awesome. The I don't know, the story's great, the characters are great. I'm excited to see 2 of my favorite characters, the Roman legionnaires, who we see once in a while. I'm really excited to see them because their little
and Light
like
Folly. They are some of my favorite guys too, to write, because they are some of the most original characters that I wrote and came up with names for, yeah, they'll definitely play a lot bigger role in season 3. A lot bigger role. I'll just leave it at that. So we'll see them a little bit in these first couple episodes of season 3 as well. So, but I'll just leave it at that. And yeah, so if anybody wants to hop on, watch the premiere, come join us. It'd be great to have you.
Yeah. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's gonna be great. That's about all I can say. But yeah, thank you again so much for joining for this one, Tales of Valhalla.
It was a good game to definitely observe, and can't wait to come back on and talk about more of this. Yeah, definitely. Marrow dividers. Gotta get some. You gotta get me some.
Got it. The moral of the story: get those marrow dividers. But yeah. Also, thank you, of course, viewers, for viewing. It is always happy when viewers view the views. I don't know.
Viewers view the viewing.
Yeah,
of the
you know,
viewers.
all that good stuff. It's I don't know. Just thanks for viewing. You know, that's all. And as always, please remember what a wonderful world it is that you live in. And this will be 10 points under and out.